Every time you say that, man, you have me dying on the inside. Why do you say it's mind boggling and scary? Like real life, like, cause
Because every single time I talk to you, I can see your words painting me a picture. So as I'm looking at the picture, I'm like, okay, I see this, but you seeing stuff that I did that I missed, and I'm like, I caught on immediately as you said it. I'm like, okay, hold up, wait a second. It's either you jumped it. It's either I'm jumping into your mind, or it's either I'm in your mind or you're in mine. But it's still playing out to still like come down to the conclusion of having the same point of view. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, his intelligence is far past mine, but I'm somehow keeping up. I'm somehow keeping pace. But like every time I get closer to you, it goes, all right, you caught up. You distance away again. Don't catch up again. I'm like, hold up. Uh, but it's all, but the emotion and the reaction is real. So I'm just like, it's not a terrible fear. It's more of a, all right, I'm jumping out of my comfort zone to go chase what you laid out for me, so I can actually experience everything instead of just being stuck in one spot.
so. But why do you say it's diabolical, bro? Like scary, like what? Because all I do is tell you the future. How diabolical is that?
It's like you jumped into the future and you're just taking down notes of everything you learned and jump back and teach everybody around you. It's like you literally time traveling with your words. So that's why it's a little scary.
It's, hold on. What? Say that again.
Your words time travel.
My
Like
words.
you may be here physically, but your words is jumping towards the future and then coming back and sharing that knowledge back. I'm just like, okay, I follow, but this is something that I highly don't anybody know. Like, wait a second.
Like how,
But it's still like it's still enjoyable just to be around here and then talking this like having a communication with you about it. I'm just like, okay, I can see where I've been at. So we like it's in a way of our conversations always lead me in the past, present, and future. We always go back to where I first started, then where I'm at now, then what I can be. And then every single time when I make those slight movements to get better and be better, the past is starting to change, but I'm still like, man, that's where I used to be at. And that's where I want to be. I'm going to go that way. And I'm like, all right, am I all right past? You coming with me, but you want to evolve yourself. So a lot of the trauma stuff I've been through, I'm just like, that's just like a distant memory now. My younger self is like, man, all this was a breeze. Ain't nothing to be afraid. Ain't nothing to be afraid or have fear in because it's in the past. Enjoy the future.
so because I teach you the future before you get there, it shocks you.
Yeah. It makes me like in a better like every time it's always makes me in a better mood because I'm like, man, the future is really inevitable to where it can plan out exactly how you want it, or it tosses some curveballs that just make sure you're paying attention.
But is it life throwing you the curveballs? Because it's kind of like everything that you was going through. I mean, didn't I tell you that like a year ago?
Yeah, when I was living with you.
I told you everything you was about to go through, and it kind of went that course, huh?
Yeah, that's why my man jumped to the future. Had to go see like, okay, my nephew's life's like this. So I'm gonna tell him the complete what's gonna happen. I'm gonna give him like those little nudges so he can see for himself. That's the scary part. I'm like, you seen this before I seen it, and you told me about it. And I'm like, I'm on edge, so I'm about to see what he sees, and then if you know, I'm like, oh crap, I've already been through it.
And that's the scary part. Like how I mean, well, like I lived your life and then came back and told you. Yeah, I could kind of see how that'd be a little, you know, weird.
Crazy, like yeah, but you lived my life, and I'm sitting there like, all right, he lived my life, so I'm walking in his path. So time to time to look towards the future being brighter.
Oh my, my shit bright, bright.
What you mean? There's no darkness in your future.
Hell no.
The
I
sun's
mean,
the
first
sun's
of all,
always shining.
you got to remember, man. How many people know how rich I really am in real life? Like how really wealthy and rich I truly am.
I want to say probably just 3 people.
I would say you're about right. How much is that cannabis farm actually worth?
Around two. I want to say three. Not. It's 2.3 mil. Nope, nope, not mil. It goes to trillions.
It goes into what?
Trillions. Like if you once it's actually broken down to how he did it, it goes over to trillions.
But it's actually worth 2.3 mil. But it's really a what type of farm?
$1 trillion farm.
How many people would actually believe you?
Only those who actually sat down and did the math and broke it down to where the movement can actually continue to go. But a group of people, probably just 5 at max. But if I was doing it to show people, they're gonna believe. They're gonna seeing is believing. Once they see it for themselves, the number's gonna go up. But right now, around like 4 or 5, or better yet, 4 or 5% of people made. No, 4 or 5% of people are gonna believe me because they actually did it, compared to the rest of the world who has not.
The people. So it's not imaginary if they actually did it.
It's imaginary if they have not yet.
So they ain't gonna believe you anyway. And you said it's a
And
small number, so it's like all you do is sit back and just smile. How many people know what you're worth in real life, Eric?
number still 3. No, actually, the number's 4 because the 4 people is you, Auntie Crystal, and Auntie Tanisha.
I say Tanisha know, but she don't know.
She's in half and half.
Yeah. You see, but
But
don't
you and
nobody
I,
know. One thing nobody will ever figure out is we know exactly when it's going to start.
everybody else do not. They don't feel like we're gonna start now. Nah, there's still some more time left.
So that's why they don't understand when they ask you, why did you go back to McDonald's? Well, I got a lot of time on my clock right now before the shit kick off.
So I'm gonna just relax, enjoy my life, like really enjoy my life.
Ain't that them? I did my job.
You also did one of your greatest job, like one of your greatest tricks ever. So I looked on them. I looked on. I have an Amazon package. It's a bookshelf,
Okay.
and I looked at the wall in my apartment. I'm like, I didn't make a couple friends here. I went to their like went to their apartments, and I realized none of them got bookshelves or books in general.
Oh,
But in my room, I have like a little shelf. I have all the books I had when I was staying at the farm. And they were like, "What are these books for?" I'm like, "Pick one up and find out. Read the back of it, and then skim through it."
why is that one of the greatest things I did?
Because like when I go to the library, I always pay attention to the books that people are overlooking, and hit the ones that actually call out to my name. It's it's a different feeling for me every time I get a new book that I know is gonna shoot my career and my life forward more.
Okay.
But it also taught me the fact that when I go to people's houses, when I do like when they show me around, the type of books the type of books that people read tells me about a person is what I'm learning.
Oh, so you're learning something, huh?
Yeah, but then some of my friends
Catching on
actually
some of
were
them tools, huh?
yep. And you're right, I kid you not. This apartment complex is it's I mean I can hear, but it's a fixer. They need more what's it called management staff, not for an office,
Nope.
but they need.
Remember what I told you about apartments. When you go into it, see, the only way you're gonna know which ones you can buy is the ones you go and rent.
Mhm.
See, now you already didn't start. You went to jump right in. Listen, let me tell you everything I gotta say. No, no, no. Now you know this is the apartment you can buy and make a profit from, and nobody will know that you're the owner.
Mhm.
You got
And
don't forget that bridge loan and non-recourse loan. Remember,
I remember. And right now, everyone here likes me.
they supposed to, but they ain't. They're not gonna know you're the owner.
You
Remember,
need to
keep
come
the
around.
management in place. Just change the daily operational procedures, like we. You know what I mean? All right, but continue. Yeah, they don't know how wealthy you really is because they don't know what you own or what you're capable of doing.
Right now, everyone just sees me as another college student in a dorm who I'm in an apartment where he's living his life.
So it feels good wearing costumes and nobody know who you really are, huh?
Yeah,
You know, famous
I
people
still
wish
gotta.
they knew how to do the shit you know how to do at your age.
I can think of a couple.
You get to do. You get to live what you said. Nah, I get to just live my life. Shit, I don't really. I don't need shit.
Yeah, said.
And you ain't got nobody calling your line begging you for money because they don't think you got none. You're a college kid.
Yeah, I realized that people like I was going through my contacts earlier, and I'm like,
So
all
long
these
story
people.
short, not to cut you off real quick, I'm gonna tell you what I taught you. I taught you how to enjoy your inheritance when it lands. You're welcome.
Thank you. But no, realistically, I realized that you call my phone, but no one like people want me. I realized that people want me to reach out to them to call them to check on them, and that's when they realize, oh, he got money. Like I sit in myself, and I don't call. I don't really don't call nobody, but the ones I do call, be the ones that call me back first.
Always remember, delayed gratification is always better than instant gratification.
True.
See, everybody was looking for all my money, but all my money was paid for the what? Future. I don't need it now. What the fuck I need it now for?
True.
Yeah, this shit different. Wow, huh?
Yeah.
You like, yo, your words paint the future. No shit. That's why I don't tell them to everybody.
Only a select few people can actually hear your words, and if people really want to be honest, if they decide to indulge themselves in your videos and actually take note on the words you say, they can play catch up. What's
They
going on?
could.
I said, what's up? All right, man. Take care. You too. Shoot. Roommate's heading out.
See, y'all got the perfect schedule.
I come in, he heads out. And then when he comes in, I'm out.
See, I told you it's kind of like prison. But I would rather be
True.
in prison in the free world than live like a slave in the free world. See, I, being a prisoner to yourself isn't the same as being a prisoner. See, don't nobody know you can go do whatever you want to do when you feel like going to do it because you know how to do it.
Right.
Come on, look at me. You learn from the best. I be anywhere I want to be when I want to be.
Every spot you go, somewhere new.
And every spot I go, I talk to new people.
And talking to new people, that's what did it like set me on my that was set me on my path is the fact that learning from you and just watching you, especially with the Black Wall Street event, when I was there just watching you talk to people, it painted a picture in my head like, all right, I bet. Let me just take a page in my uncle's book and communicate. Like closed mouth won't get fed, and closed mouth won't lead you down a path that you want to be down. And I realized the more people I talk to, the more people who are open to have conversations with me.
Right. The more people you talk to, bro, just remember it's the script. Just because we're talking don't mean I'm giving you my information.
Get their information before you give them yours.
And we never give them theirs. That's why we know how to talk to you. I'm the most proactive person you ever met. But I'm the most antisocial person you ever met when it comes to you trying to get my information for free.
I think that was class course lesson number 3 with us. But me and KJ been there for 3 months. You had told us like communication is good, but you always want to make sure you get as much information as you can out of the person before you give them anything about you. Like
Sure,
right
family.
now, people ask me about what made me come here. I'm like, I seen a door open up, so I came. But I took a little story on it just to make them laugh. I'm like, so me and a bunch of my friends sat down and looked at the map, decided to play darts with it, and whatever dart that we landed on brought us here. And they were like, "That's an interesting thing about it." And a couple people actually said that they're gonna try it.
So you took my real life and made it your story. Bet.
Yep.
Fucking
You've been everywhere. So I'm like, why not add it to a twist? That way, when I tell people, they don't gotta really know where I'm from.
I'm from
They gotta know.
America.
Yeah, they gotta know what I did to get here.
That's it.
I played darts.
And nephew, you and listen, use all the tools that you learn. Yeah, I mean, keep using them tools. Cause this shit fun. I told you, I had man, I ain't gonna never have no gray hair. Life, I have way too much fun with life. Life is way better than TV.
Like someone asked me to was I gonna get a TV for my apartment. I'm like, yeah, eventually, but for now, I like listening to music and I love just keeping my apartment clean and staying in my sanctuary. I got me a speaker
What did I have at my room?
in your room. You had your TV. All right, we're talking about 802. You had the TV out in the living room. In your room, personally, you had your bed, and really that's about it. Your bed, your books.
My bed, my books. TV in my room? Hell no. TV in the living room.
So if people come over, they can watch it.
It's
But for
not
you
my
personally,
thing.
you had your books. There's actually been a couple moments where I actually came knocked at your door and you were actually reading books in your room.
What else I'm be in there doing?
uh,
What's the
who
point
knows?
of what's the point of being able to go to the future, map it all out, see what's coming, see the people, everything, what to do, what not to do, and then come back in the present and not use it?
That's the waste of time at that point. I'd rather be able to go into the future and then come back and still use it to help increase my life.
So it's not that scary no more when you can see your own future now, huh? And you can see what people doing. Don't be mad at me because I taught you how to read people and read actions, read the future. Don't be mad at me because I taught you how to see the future and say I don't want to do that shit.
Yeah, what I thought was my friends at the time. They're like acquaintances now. They all got mad because they realized once I got my own apartment, I stopped going out and I stopped doing the stuff they thought I was normally used to do. And I'm like, nah. Y'all auras, y'all actions, just showed me a lot of things that like it just showed me warning signs. So I'm gonna still be friends. I'm gonna kick with y'all whenever I got free time, but we're gonna go separate ways for a little bit.
And that's not, don't ever let nobody oppress your health. You remember? Flat
Hmm.
out. I don't care who it is. Not no chick, no titles you put on these motherfuckers. No nigga, I'm titleless for a reason. That's why I can't people be mad at me. No, you can't put a chain on me. You can't put a title on me. And if I put a title on you, it's cause I felt like doing it.
Hmm.
I'm free. But you said you want to be my what? You want to be my brother? Cool. Well, listen, man, I believe in a lot of shit, so I hope you believe in brotherhood like I do. Why? Because I don't got to see my brothers every day. I got family members I barely talk to. You want to be one of them? Because I mean, whatever title you want to put on this, I could treat you like I treat people with those titles already.
Yeah, I got some
I'm gonna tell you,
some
not to cut you. I'm gonna tell you the one thing everybody keep overlooking, and I always tell them the absolute truth. I tell them from the beginning, just be my friend, and not the one who want to fry me in the end. FRIEND, fry me in the end. We both gonna we listen. We if you gonna try to fry me in the end, I'm gonna tell you the best outcome gonna happen to you. You're gonna be the only one at that finish line by yourself.
he I actually like that. Because I was gonna think of somebody like to try instead of talk about it, I'm like, how would that person be at the end be at the end by themselves? But I'm like, they just have to go this way. And then that brought me to your one saying. If one of your people tell you to go right, you go left. If you wanna have some fun, your friends wanna go do it, they go right, you go left. And I'm like, with that one, your friend decided to go right, and you knew that it wasn't the right call. He got to the finish line, but you went the opposite way. And little does he know, you took a not even a shortcut. You just beat him there.
I'ma always go left, nigga. I ain't gonna never go right, and that's what people don't know. I'm always go left. I'm never gonna go right, like ever. I ain't going right. As soon as shit that man, it was just going right, man. You went left. I told y'all, nigga. The minute they go left with me, nigga, we all win.
Cause little your friend he might have made it to the finish line, but you sitting there already slipping on your
Yeah, he
what
went to the
relax.
right finish
Took you so
line.
long.
See, here's the final part of that, right? When they go right, they're going right for them. So when they get to the finish line, he got to the right finish line, the one that was for him.
But we're in it together. Yeah, we both gotta go left.
If you going towards my finish line say go left. If you go right, I'm not mad at you because you made the right decision for you. You got to your finish line. Now, this what people get mad at, and I always tell them, listen, man, we on the highway, man. When you get off at exit 122, you got an option. I got an option. I'm gonna keep going down the highway because my stop ain't there. But I know I either got a friend if I pass back exit 122, or it's gonna be a foe. I hope you just be a friend. When I pull up, it's barbecue. If I pull up to 122 and I see y'all got guns, I probably ain't gonna stay long.
True.
Yeah, I was just
That
riding
brought me
through,
straight to the
I see
memory
everybody out
of.
here strapped, time for me to leave. Why? Because violence is the opposite of wealth to me.
That brought me to the moment when we went to get our haircuts. When we had a strap on them.
Yeah, I mean, I love people with guns. I'm happy as guns around me, but that don't mean that you about to be who I'm gonna be around every day, nigga. I don't. When I hang around people with guns, it's because we in the trenches and they actually need them.
True.
They need them.
But
Shit.
if they don't need them, they want to be just having them on them for no reason.
I don't be around
Yeah.
them. I don't be around them. I don't be around. When I see people who got guns that they don't need them, I get the fuck away real fast. Why?
So
Because
one of my
you're an image guy. So you're gonna do something for the image you're portraying. I don't need. I only got thinkers around me. If my people pull out a gun, somebody dying because we was in danger. We use guns for defense, not offense.
right.
While we think about the consequences, because we got to pay light bills tomorrow, nigga. We can't pay a light bill if we sitting in a cell because people depend on us. So we just ain't about to come out to try to shoot you. Why? Because bitch, I got a whole family I gotta take care of, nigga, and you're not worth me tricking me out of taking care of them. Go sit your little dumb ass down, boy.
uh,
See, but you live with your mama, so you can go shoot at niggas. See, your mama funding the bill. See, when you the leader, the patriarch, and I have nothing against the matriarchs, but when you're the fucking real patriarch, even the matriarch will fucking miss you. You understand? And that's the difference. See, a lot of these niggas ain't they a bunch of matriarchs, even though they males.
uh, I,
Play the right Mary J song, him and his mama in there singing together. See, but you the patriarch. Play the right E40 song, him and the mama in there looking at each